Greetings everyone, my name is Steele and welcome back to Little Nightmares. On our last adventure, we escaped a banquet of fat bastards only to end up in the quarters of the geisha, whose identity is still a mystery to us. Now, the only thing that I've actually been able to put together throughout this entire time is that she is an overseer for the operations on this ship, but for what reasons we still don't know. And I did a little bit of observing around this room as well, and one thing that stuck out was this particular picture over here on the left, where it's of a person wearing a yellow raincoat that resembles me in the most uncanny way. The only difference is it looks like they're wearing a hat where I have my hood up. So that has to raise another question as, what is my relation to this person, and how in fact does she know me? Because there have been no inklings of me being akin to anybody in this boat other than the little people that I see running around. They seem to have been my only friends. Now, I did some exploring as well around here, and there's nothing I can do except interact with this vase, which I assume I have to actually push this over. Uh-oh. Oh no, is she coming? Oh, hide. Hide very, very well. I probably should have gone under the bed. I interrupted her singing. I think I did her bad. I think Mama gonna come give me a whooping. At least I think she would be my mother. I can't think of any other relation that she could be for this character that would make any other sense, given the situation. All right. Oh, did she break her doll? Oh no. That was whole when I passed her the first time. She gonna burst out of the closet like some kind of creeper? Oh, I was just standing here, wonder why the geisha went into the closet. Why the hell won't you come out the closet? Then I pulled out my gun. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, because I am not going to sit around and wait and find out. But all these pictures, they have some sort of, I don't know, like they have some sort of symbolism to them. Like there she is in that big one there, with four other entities. It looks like she could be around four other geisha. And the eyeballs, what is with the eyeballs? I've already kind of explained how that resembles like the brother eye. It's a symbol for like you're always being watched. But throughout this entire little ordeal, we have gotten no answers for any of the questions that have been presented to us. Oh, don't tell me you're hiding amongst these. Oh, no. Oh, I'm running. I'm booking the hell out of here. Run, there she is. Run. Run, 6, go. Run, 6, go. And slide. You ain't getting me, bitch. That's right. I'm too quick for ye. Oh, God, these mannequins are everywhere. Either you have a massive collection of kimonos, or you are just going about a considerable narcissistic lifestyle, where one is healthy and the other is not. But my God. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Something tells me I probably shouldn't explore around here, but I'm curious. My curiosity be piqued, yo. Alright, I kind of don't want to climb up on anything. I'm just venturing around, seeing what there could be. And if there's anything of use. Alright, grab this. Pull that off. What's in this room here? Hello. Oh, wait, there's broken mirrors everywhere. Oh, this one's intact. Hold on. Can I? Oh, I have to have her look at herself then. So this is going to be like a Medusa effect then. So there's something about her that she does not like about herself and does not wish to gaze upon herself. All right, what are we going? Oh, in the light. Oh, I'm gonna hit you with some blue energy of righteousness. How'd you like that? Come on, 6, get up. Get up, pick this up. Where are we going? Gotta keep moving. Okay, this way. This way. Which way you coming? I'm ready for you. Come on. Come on. Hadouken! She does not like the mirror. Why is the mirror emitting some sort of, like, magical essence? Some sort of magical reaction to her approaching it. Come on. Come on. Ooh, oh, you want to play this game, huh? Get her, get her, get her. Oh, you're not going to come after me? You know. No, 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 no. In Kamehameha. Alright, guess it's not the rule of 3 here. We gotta go one more? Come on, I'm ready for you. You're not going to sneak up on me. I am privy to your actions. Come on. Oh, you're gonna try to psych me out, huh? Gotcha! Rasengan! Is that it? Nope, guess not, because the mirror's still intact. Get! No! Come on, 6, get up. Gotta get up quicker. I know this is much for your tiny little body, but you must prevail. Oh, ooh, that must have been it. I broke the mirror. So what did I do? Did I do a good? She's there. Oh no, the hunger again? Why am I getting hungry in this time? Oh no. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no. Don't tell me I have to do what I think I have to do. What if I go over here and grab the mask? Can I grab the mask instead? What if I get her mask? Can I pick this up? Can I pick it up? 6, pick it up. No? Oh, no. Do I have to chomp down on her, don't I? Oh, no. Oh, that is not pleasant. I became a ravenous little vampire in my adventure. It all started with the rat. What is going on? So was the geisha harnessing some sort of dark vortex-like power? Oof. Kinda had like, your power is mine moment right there. She was turning her head to the camera. Now, the reason I asked that is because in the very beginning, when we dreamt about the geisha, there was that swirling of shadow. And now it's just swirling around me. It's just emitting from my body. What is going on? I've become a little shadowy ball of fury. Oh, damn. Why am I killing everybody? None of this makes any sense. Well, damn. You been here for an hour. You go home now. Buffet closed. And again with the eyeball. Oh, is this the main door to the ship that they all came through? And I guess I just head outside to my freedom? Is it a good thing that I am being unleashed upon the world? I have so many questions that remain unanswered. Oh, hi, little guy. You coming with me? You my follower? Why is there one just standing behind me? I am confused, even more so than I already was. And that's the end of it? I remain empty of any satisfaction whatsoever. I have zero answers to anything that I've questioned throughout this entire game. What was my overall identity? Who was I in this entire world? Who was the geisha? Why were oversized people being brought onto the ship just to consume meat and other means of food that I could only assume were made of the children that were captured in these prisons? Who was the guy with long arms? What was his ultimate purpose other than wrapping the meat? The chefs were pretty obvious. They were clearly there to prepare the food for everybody. But what was the overall reason for this? I am left so confused. Voice actors. There was absolutely no voice acting in this game whatsoever other than just moans and grunts and sloppy noises. Oh my god, I am left so confused by this. Alright, so I'm going to try to wrap my head around this as best I can. So you wake up, a tiny little person in a tiny little raincoat, in your own little chambers, away from everyone else. Because it seemed like the children and the infants were in their own separate chambers being watched over. But for what reasons, again, they are unknown to us. They are not presented to us. The only connection that I can make is that Long Arm Larry, aka the janitor, takes these children as processed meat, gets them prepared by wrapping them up in cloth and rope, putting them on hooks, and sending them off to the chefs who then cook the meat and prepare the meat as a full-on banquet for our oversized guests that are boarding the ship from another vessel. They clearly are brought out to our ship for the sole purpose of just consuming limitless amounts of food. But as we go through, we're constantly chased by these people. What happens when we get caught, we don't know. It's just we're caught and that's the end. We don't get any idea or inkling as to what ultimately happens to us other than, do we get thrown into a cell? Do we get processed along with everyone else and eventually served as a meal? Or are we ultimately killed? Or are we brought to the geisha? Because she is the most mysterious person of all on this ship. We don't know what her identity is other than, as I proclaimed, that she oversees the operations on these ships. Because or at least the particular ship that she's on. Because as the guests were lining up and walking to the eating area, she was watching them walk in a singular fashion to where they had to go. But again, we're not presented with reasons as to why. Why are the children being kidnapped? Why are they being presented as prisoners? Why are they potentially being processed as food for these people? Why do they consume so damn much, even though they look like they are about to burst any given moment? And why does she run all this? There's nothing that indicates any answer to any of these questions. And once again, I am left empty. It's like when I played through the final station, I had so many questions that were left unanswered, and I was left to my own devices to try to concoct reasons behind the events that I experienced. And I don't really like that, because I can assume so much about this game. I could come up with my own conclusions, and they can be completely wrong. And I don't like that feeling. I like to have reassurance, which is something the quality assurance should have been a part of. CQC supervisor? Why is there a CQC supervisor? There was no close quarters combat, other than me blasting the lady with my little mirror of righteousness. You're not providing me with what you're supposed to provide me with. I need closure. And you're not giving me any. And what was with the swirly void? What was with the shadowy powers? All I can assume is that they were actually powers, because as I was walking down the aisle where the people were eating, I was like sucking the very essence out of their bodies and killing them outright. And I obviously absorbed that from the geisha after I chewed down on her neck like a little ravenous vampire. And that's another question that I didn't present, is why was the hunger so painful to me? Why was it that when it first hit me, I was given a small ration, whether it was bread or a hunk of meat or whatever, from the small child in a cafeteria? They threw me a bit of their food, and I ate it and I was fine. But the more and more that it hit me as I went along in the game, the more dire it became for me to eat. So when I came upon the rat, I chewed down on the rat. Now, whether I actually chewed out parts of its throat, again, that's not clear. But we're left to assume either we ate out a piece of the rat's neck or we sucked on its blood. And the same thing can be said with the geisha right there at the end. Did we suck out her blood, or did we actually chew out parts of her neck? Because there is a significant difference to that as well, because to chew out hunks of flesh from a living being, that's pretty much cannibalism. Or at least in the rat's case, it was survivalism. But goddamn, these are some long-running credits, mind you. I just realized I've been talking for so long, I didn't realize how long these credits have been rolling for. But when it comes to the consumption of flesh, if you're eating hunks of flesh, whether it's from an animal, it's because it's for survival. If it's from a person, that's cannibalism. But if you're drinking the blood, that's vampirism. And what is this? Is this a lighthouse or some sort of smokestack? And how did I get to this island? Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for making a very awesome and beautiful game, but I need answers! And you're not providing me with any. Is that the boat leaving, or is a boat coming by the island? Again, what is going on? I implore anyone that has watched this playthrough, if you guys have any answers, please post them in the comments. I want to know exactly what the hell happened in this game. I have absolutely no idea, and I am so interested. I'm actually going to look through the chapters here and see what these things are titled, because it seemed like the locations on the ship were indicated based off the achievements that I got. And I didn't acknowledge them one bit, so I don't know what any of these are. Oh, what is this? Do we have ourselves some DLC? Interesting. Okay, so this is the prison. This is the lair that the janitor lived in. This is clearly the kitchen. That's the eating hall. And this is the geisha's quarters. So now, the burning question is, what is this? Are we in the bowels of the ship? And who is this little person that's wearing all blue? Oh, methinks I might have to continue this little adventure and hope to God we get a little bit more insight as to what is going on. But I have so many questions that are not being answered by this, and I keep saying that, but that's all I really have to say. I can just come up with theories and my own potential conclusions that have little to no weight to them whatsoever. It's just going off of what I've experienced and what I've observed on this entire ordeal. But another question I have is, what was with the little people that wore the dunce caps? Why were they so significant? Why was that one standing at the bottom of the stairs at the very end? It was just one of them, too, and I've come across many of them. Unless that was the one that I hugged in the entire game. Did hugging them actually hold a significance? I thought it was just something I could do because I was pretty much alone throughout this entire ship. Other than the other children that I came across, but they were sleeping and I had no interaction with them, and the one that gave me food when the hunger first struck me. But the little dunce people, they kind of ran around, and some of them were actually hurtled around the lanterns for warmth, and others were just looking around the environment and just being absorbed in their surroundings. But that was the single one that I hugged, and I actually remember after I hugged him, he followed me. So, did I establish some sort of friendship with them? Or at least with that individual entity that I managed to, like, just out of the blue interact with? It's just, it makes no sense. But it's yet so intriguing. I want answers, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get them. Oh, man. All right. I think I've done enough rambling as is, and I'm never gonna find answers unless I probably play the DLC, which I might do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for this month. I might potentially do that, just to get myself some more content to post up, because I think that would be a treat for me, and hopefully could actually continue on with this and can actually sate my curiosity as to what the hell is going on. But anyway, I'm going to pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then thrust your mouse upon that like button. Keep playing it awesome, and I will see you all on my next adventure.